Elon Musk is aspired to send humans to Mars in a few years and to eventually build a self-sustaining city on the Red Planet. Scientists are now investigating this exciting idea from the point of view of health. Do you know that on the International Space Station the radiation level is more than 200 times higher than on Earth? For astronauts, it's like taking an X-ray 6 times each day. Therefore, for example, Russian medics don't recommend cosmonauts spending more than about 4 years in orbit during their entire career. Meanwhile, the ISS on its orbit with an altitude of some 400 kilometers is still inside the Earth magnetosphere, which protects us from deadly space radiation. What then should we expect in the interplanetary space, where nothing will naturally protect us from solar wind and galactic rays? By the way, a trip to Mars takes some 6, if not 9 months. According to the data gathered by radiation biologists, a trip to Mars and back to Earth would expose the crew to the maximum allowable radiation dose for their career, meaning they can safely go there only once in their lifetime. It would be especially dangerous to fly to Mars during solar maximum, because solar proton events, which currently cannot be predicted, can significantly increase radiation levels during the flight. And the radiation levels on the surface of Mars are also significantly higher than on Earth. It's roughly like on the ISS, if not worse. Mars unfortunately has a very thin atmosphere and almost no magnetic field. If astronauts were to stay on Mars and build a colony, the radiation exposure would continue to increase over time, shortening their lifespan. Long exposure to radiation in space can includingly lead to radiation sickness, and it definitely means premature aging. Possible ways to protect astronauts from radiation include creating shelters and artificial magnetic field. By the way, an interesting idea. On the Russian segment of the ISS, they put on the walls thick mattresses full of wet wipes. Water and polymers provide fine protection. The radiation levels decreased several times.